Who stands behind BitConnect? Is it Ken Fitzsimmons as registered in the UK? According to the official UK Companies House, Ken Fitzsimmons is British national and business owner of BitConnect. But how come Mr. Ken Fitzsimmons never seems to attend any of the BitConnect events?
One of the questions that came up quite a bit was, who the founder of BitConnect is. That was actually one of the questions that I asked because, we've seen online that it was started in the UK by Ken Fitzsimmons. Now, the Ken Fitzsimmons moniker is much like Satoshi Nakamoto. This is a placeholder. There may or may not be a Ken Fitzsimmons in real life.
Okay, so another thing they showed us is why people call it a scam, why they are being so secretive. They actually have an UK listed company, but that's only by name. It's only listed in the UK on a name. It's Ken and something like that. Just have to do it, but it's not listed for taxes.
Hello, good afternoon. General Manager speaking. How can I help?
Yeah, hi, my name's Cameron, and I was trying to reach this company called BitConnect. I was supposed to come down there.
They're not here, I'm afraid. This is a big apartment building as well, so there's 342 apartments, so they could be based in one of those.
Oh, did they actually?
But they're certainly not. They're not in the Regis. They're not in the Regis section of the building. I know they've got the address for Panorama, but that's a little misleading because it could be anything, but it's certainly not us.
Oh, so they've never leased any commercial space from you then?
May I ask who you are?
I'm an individual. I'm writing an article on the company, and I was going to come to the
I
office
don't
there.
want to give out any information, but they're certainly not based in Regis.
Oh, okay. So you've never had them there? Or...
Absolutely not. I've already had a couple of calls about this. They're not here. I've got no intention of accepting them here because I think they're a little odd. And they, as I say, they've given this address, which I can't really do much about, but there are 342 apartments. There could well be businesses being run out of those, and I can't give you any information on that because I simply don't know.
Yeah, I was wondering because they have their company address as filed in the UK with as that address there.
The Panorama, yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, but I was to say that there's an awful lot of us, if you like. I mean, they've been a bit misleading there because that's not correct. Well, it may be, but it's not our section.
Yeah, I see. Okay, I got you. All right. Well, I appreciate you helping me out. Thanks very much.
No problem.
Okay, take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Well, there you have it. They seem to have heard of them and had a few calls, but as far as we know, they don't actually rent any commercial office space from them there. So it looks like, from the sound of things, they could be just based in one of the residences there. We don't know. So one can only draw their own conclusions from this, and hopefully, we'll be able to get a hold of somebody and find out where they are actually located, and maybe this is just a private residence and they just have their registered address at their private residence.
So the registration in the UK is not real, the office in the UK is not real, and Mr. Ken Fitzsimmons seem to be fake too. Who then is the real owner behind BitConnect? Looking at the Indonesia conference from July 2017, 3 people were introduced. Mr. Yuris Prasetya, the development director, Mr. Santish K, promoter of Asia, and Mr. Santoso, promoter BCC Indonesia. Now what is weird here is that they seem to have written this gentleman's name wrong, because in all the other posts this man is introduced as Mr. Satish and not Mr. Santish. So is Mr. Satish perhaps the man behind BitConnect? Looking at the picture, he does sit in the middle of this picture right here. It is very common for Asian company pictures that the CEO or the highest person of the event will be sitting in the middle, and scrolling down the post, Mr. Satish is also first in the picture, but what doesn't make sense at all is that he was not mentioned first on this part here. Instead, Mr. Yuris Prasetya was mentioned first, and looking back at the pictures, Yuris is the one in the middle here. Is Yuris Prasetya maybe the one pulling all the strings? Let's take a look who this Yuris Prasetya is. On Facebook we can find the fan page of Yuris Prasetya. He is a licensed NLP practitioner and a certified hypnotist and hypnotherapist. The last post on his Facebook page was August 2015. We can also find the Twitter account, which also was not continued anymore since 2015. His LinkedIn profile was not active at all and only has 2 connections. We found also a blogspot page where Yuris is promoting some MLM, multi-level marketing program, via a video. And here is another WordPress blog site when he is mentioning MLM as well. But what do we see here? Here on the right side we see a YouTube video of a successful The One seminar. We will talk about this in just a second. But the jackpot is right here. Yuris Prasetya, Development Director of BitConnect, has his own YouTube channel. And look at his videos. Yuris used to promote Onecoin and OneLive. If you don't know Onecoin and OneLive, let's head over to Wikipedia. Onecoin is a Ponzi scheme promoted as a crypto coin with a private blockchain. Onecoin was one of the biggest scams in the history of the crypto space, and millions of dollars were stolen from thousands of people. And Yuris Prasetya seemed to be part of Onecoin before as an active promoter, and now he is the development director of BitConnect. Isn't this fishy at all? Is BitConnect the version 2 of Onecoin? Are the same people behind BitConnect and Onecoin? We can at least clearly see a connection between those 2 programs with Yuris Prasetya. More small similarities between the 2 are also both companies did cartoon animated promotional videos. While Onecoin had Ruya Ignatova as a promoter, BitConnect has Mr. Satish. Onecoin made huge events with thousands of people. BitConnect are as well doing events with the Thailand event coming up in October. Onecoin was registered as a company in the UK. BitConnect is registered as well in the UK. Onecoin had a hand sign. BitConnect has a hand sign. Do you know any other cryptocurrency which also has its own hand sign? Is it because Onecoin and BitConnect follows the same roadmap, the same trainings, the same thinking? What do you think, guys? Are we on to something here? Let us know if you want us to dig deeper into this. We do have some connections in Indonesia and could get some more information about this whole BitConnect operation. And by the way, guys, we also did some digging regarding the office space in Indonesia. Clearly, all the logos here are just photoshopped. And looking at the neighboring stalls via Google Maps, we can see some takeaway and laundry stalls. So, not really a finance center or a hub for established businesses.